Hello. So, my hair's all over the place. I just finished walking the dogs. It was nice and cool at first. Now the sun's out and it's hot and it's gross. So, unfortunately, it is what it is. But this month, so the month of May, I read 19 books. I inhaled them. There's only one in here that I think I'm probably maybe going to get rid of. Right now I'm kind of taking the chance, and I'm going to try and sell some of them that I'm going to get rid of. I have a whole stack over there. We might do an unhaul. I sold a few actually. But basically if I don't like it and whatnot, I'm going to try and get my money back instead of just unhauling them to little libraries or the library in town. So, trying to make my money back a little bit so I can turn around and buy some more books because I have an issue. I like books. But anyways, this is all that I read in May. I will also probably do, depending on how long it is, my TBR for June. It's pretty extensive. I might add a couple more books in there. I'm not sure. It'll all depend on how fast I read through them. Like the Megan Quinns, they're actually really easy reads no matter how thick they are, just because they feel so fast-paced and they're hilarious. But anyways, let's start with the ones that I've read. So I picked up Little Stranger by Lee Rivers. This is a dark romance book. This one, they're both adopted. She's adopted first, and then he's adopted. And they're both adopted out of some pretty severe places. Anyways, they end up falling in love together. But, basically, he's extremely possessive. This is a dark romance. I don't know how to really rave about books. I either liked them or I didn't. But anyways, so they kind of do some stuff, and, I gotta get better at this, because I'm not good at this. And then eventually, the dad finds out, he beats up the dad. He gets sent to prison. She goes on living her life. Her mom has basically sold her virginity to somebody else, and is trying to pawn her off onto whoever she can put him with. An arranged marriage. And so he comes back and he stalks her. So if you're not into stalking romances, don't read this one. But then she ends up liking the biker across the street, which is him. And she turns around and decides one day she's going to talk to him. Meanwhile, he's been in her house doing all kinds of stuff. Like, he's 100% stalking her. And so he ends up meeting up with her, doing the deed in a cornfield, and he steals her away to a house that he's bought for them, and he keeps her locked up and does some things to her, and then she goes, listen, this ain't gonna work, I don't pick you, kind of thing. And then he's like, well, whatever. So she goes, because she's got this arranged marriage with some guy named Xander. Xander? I don't know how to say it. Anyways, so she's just about to marry him. Meanwhile, her dad tells her, hey, he's gone to speech therapy. Her brother, which isn't really her brother. And, it was like, but, what was I? Oh, yeah. So then she's like, well, I don't want to marry him. Like, I really, really like, his name's Malachi. And so the dad's like, it is what it is, go to him, we'll deal with the consequences, and that's where that ends. I have book 2 up there. I picked it up in chapters. I picked that one and 2 other books. But anyways, then I have the whole Dark Revenge romance series. Well, not all of them. I have 2 still up there. I have Madness and Chaotic, which is Hayden and Cashton's books, which I will be reading next month. But I read them all and I love them. Like, I can tell you why people like these books. My favorite, which is The Sacrifice, which is Tyson's book. That one's my favorite. But we have, this is The Ritual, which is Riot. This is The Sinner, which is Sins. This is Tyson's, which is Sacrifice. Sabotage is Colton's. And then Carnage is, come on, Teleana. You know what? What is it? Oh, come on, Teleana. I want to say Saint. Yes, it's Saint. That's what it is. And so this one, oh, I've already, it's like, because I've read so many, this, I know, I don't know. I don't know, I just really love them, and I've already forgot. I'm trying to think of which one is depicted in each one, but they're amazing. I remember this one, she is stolen. She is ran away, and he finds her and drags her back. Oh, this one, come on, Teleana. This one, oh, he was supposed to be with her sister, Whitney. Whitney allegedly dies, but didn't die. And then, meanwhile, he actually really, really likes her. And her name is, come on, Teleana. I know her name, but I can't think of her name. Because I remember his name because he was my favorite. And basically, she was running. What is her name? I gotta go in there. What's your name? Not that. Lycan. That's what it is. It's Lycan. I remember now. So her sister, who isn't really dead, is basically running where she's with this guy who she takes the girl to him, and he unalives her. With barbed wire, beats her, the whole 9 yards. I think they even rape her. I can't remember. And her sister steals her, and then he comes back and takes her back, and then there's the dad and the whole 9 yards. Yeah, anyways. Sinner. Oh, what was Sinner? We're gonna stop there because I don't remember those two, but I know they were good. I inhaled those, so those are like 600-page books, maybe. Could be. I can't remember. I could flip through them, but we're not even gonna bother. I inhaled them in 2 days. I inhaled each book in 2 days. It would have been less, but I had to feed animals. Then we have Kaylee Hart's Riot Reunion. So this one is a lot of people, but basically the is his name Fitz? I think it is Fitz, but I can't remember. Anyways, he gets out of jail. He goes to try and unalive them. They end up basically killing him, and it's not as good as the other ones, but it's good enough. It'll stay. Hunt the Villain, which I think I like this one more than I liked, what is that one? Kiss the Villain. We'll see. I have the 2 hockey romances on my shelf that I'll probably end up reading. But this one is Julian and, what's your name? What's your name? Speak to me, Julian and, what's your name? Julian and Vaughn. That's what it is. Basically, they're two separate mafia things. So, like, one is Boston and I think one is New York. And Julian instantly likes Vaughn. And Julian is obsessive. He's also very ADHD, always on the go, that kind of thing. And Vaughn is not. They're two totally opposites. Vaughn is very clean cut, dress fancy, the whole 9 yards. Julian is completely opposite. He also likes to get in fights and do that kind of stuff. And basically, Vaughn goes, okay, we'll give it a try kind of thing, but we can only do it in secret. And basically, Julian's like, well, that's good enough for me because my dad won't accept it. And the old Bratova, is that how you say it? I don't know how to say it. But anyways, they don't agree. And so they kind of go under the guise, and then the dad finds out, and he's going to kill him, and basically Vaughn takes his family, and they go in there, and they're like, yeah, listen, we're going to shoot shit up. And then they go to Russia to hide out. Meanwhile, Vaughn's bought a house, and that's where they're sneaking around, and it's basically become home. And anyway, so they go to his Vaughn's gay uncle's, and they stay there till Julian's like, I gotta deal with this kind of thing. And so he goes back and unalives his dad with his stepbrother, and they become Bratova, and they end up together, and that's basically it. That's my synopsis. This one is the one I'm probably going to get rid of. I had high hopes. People say they're really good, and I mean, it's good, but it was meh, like, take it or leave it. And that's Hail Mary by Candy Steiner. It was good until the second act, where I could see it, but it's also like, it could have been written a little bit better, but I like the video game aspect of it. And that's kind of where I'm stuck. It's like, I like the beginning, but I didn't like the rest. So this one will probably end up being for sale. I don't even want to synopsis this one. This one is If You Keep Me by Helena Hunting. This was my most anticipated. This one is Tristan and Tally? Yeah, Tally's book. I expected so much from this, and I didn't get it. What I was hoping for. It was a good story, but I think it could have been better. I really think it could have been better. Oh no, his name's Flip Madden. That's what it is. Flip Madden, not Tristan. Flip. But it was good. I mean, I'll keep it because it's part of the series, and I did like it, but I felt like she could have gave us more. Anywho. I have become a Steph Macca, is that how you say it? Fan. So I picked up Unhinged because it went for $20, and I was like, you know what? People say it's good. People say it's amazing, and I'm only on book 1. I think the second book is Echoes, but I don't know. But basically, her dad's abusive, and so she basically unalives him too. A lot of dark romance. This one's dark. I read a lot of dark this one. A lot. Like, I read one... Oh, shit. I only read two normal books. The rest are all dark. And I read them left to frickin' right. Anyways, so she unalives her dad. And the court system's like, listen, we don't know what to do with you, but we have this asylum that you can go to. They don't call it asylum, though. It's like a rehab center kind of thing, where they never get out. And so she gets thrown in this asylum, and she meets these people. There's Damon, Gray. What's the sexy man's name? What is your name? I can't think of what his name is. And I really like that one. I've read some. Damon. Where's the other one? You sit at his table. Nope. What is your name? That's Gray. We could be here all day. We could be here all day. And there's going to be people on here being like, I know his name. What are you taking you so long? He gives her a finger. Chops it off. Drops his freaking pinky off and goes, here you go. What's your name? What is your name? What is your name? Is it Theo? I think it's Theo. I think that's it. I think it's Theo. And so, yeah, so she sits at Theo's table because she doesn't know where to sit. She's already watched Damon and Gray beat the ever-loving pee out of somebody in the library that nobody uses, and that's basically what it used. She's inducted into a club, then kicked out of the club because Damon's like, listen, I ain't dealing with this shit. And then I think she ends up getting in a fight with Vivian because somebody unalives her boyfriend. And then Vivian gets sent to, I think, like, I don't know what it's called. Anyways, and then basically it ends where she's pissed Gray off and Gray wants nothing to do with her and she's kicked out of this club. And now I need echoes because I gotta figure out what's going on in there. Then we have, now I've had these books on the shelf since they've come out. And I was like, you know, I don't know if I really want to read them. I don't know if they're good. And that is the Ruinous Love trilogy. And I've been sleeping on these because I was like, oh no, I probably won't like it, but I really want to read it. I inhaled them. That each one was a day. So these were 3 days, and that's where the rest of them just went. So this is book 1, which is Butcher and Blackbird. This one is my favorite, which is Lachlan's book. And this is Leather and Lark. And then I would have to say Scythe and Sparrow is my second favorite. Mind you, I don't think I have a favorite because I really like them all. This one's Rowan's book. And I love them. So I have not put it up there, but I'm going to have to grab it because tourist season is going to have to get read because I'm love. Now, I read Leave Me Behind by K.M. Moranova, and I loved it. So when I picked up Bulletproof, and then My Blade, Your Knife, or My Blade, Your Back, Your Knife, My Heart. This is book 1. This is book 2. These were all each a day because I love them. I love them. They were perfect in every way, and I cannot wait for some more. And yes, just yes. But there's my stack of books. Basically this one, shut up Toledo, they want to go home. This one, he goes into a small town that there's some dark dealings going down in this small town. And he's got to figure out how to get in to get the underground stuff that's going on. And she's with some guy. I think he beats her, he does something. She's like, listen, not happening. So she leaves and goes to the town that he's in, where they kind of end up meeting, and he's like, listen, you gotta get out of this town, I don't want you here. And then he chases her through the woods. And anyways, so then, you know, she's just trying to live her life. She's trying to get a job, she's trying to do this, she's trying to do that. She just wants to have nothing to do with the other man. Well, the other man shows up because he's part of that underground thing that he's trying to get into. And basically shit hits the fan. And then we end up meeting... Oh, what is the guy's name? What is the guy's name from Leave Me Behind? I've already forgot. So the main male character, which I can see the scars and the things, who is part of, you know, not necessarily the good side of the dark forces, which is the part that he's in. But anyways, he goes and he goes, listen, I got it, I'll deal with it. And it was great to see him in there. But anyways, it was really, really good, and I hope you enjoyed my shitty synopsises of the books. But anyways, I'm going to let you go. I hope you enjoyed this terrible commentary of these books, because I don't know, but I loved a lot of them. Actually, I loved them pretty much all but one. Well, partial of the other one. But anyways, I hope you liked it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for my next shitty book whatever. See ya.